Speaking of scary, you kids, not fooling around. Let's swap with you. Swap with you. Then I'll hit my one moth ghost just fine. Do get, maybe that was a encircled blink? Purple draconian shifter. Oh, you are. Sorry, ignore me. Just couldn't see, think, or any of the usual things here. My bad, my bad. Oh, thank you, Mikirilo, for the Prime subscription. I appreciate it. Hope things are going well for you, my friend. Hope you're having a great end to your weekend, start to your week. Or I guess if you're in most of Canada, then it's not even quite the end of your weekend yet. Unfortunately, I live in Alberta, and we have some annoying level of integrated racism. So no Truth and Reconciliation Day for us. Which I don't mind not having a holiday. That's totally fine. But I am up in arms about the transparency of the decision to not have that here. But anyway, I guess we just keep on keeping on, eh? It's gonna be rough down here, Grug, but maybe we can pull through this. Before we head down, let's double check if we have anything else we can throw into the mix here. I mean, animate armor wouldn't be too bad for us. It doesn't look like we'll have that many slots, I guess, for things that are castable. Yeah, I'll take it. There's not a lot else to go for here. Apportation, too little too late. Would have actually been a good idea to have that previously, I feel. A Mephitic Cloud. I mean, at 9% failure rate, it's probably not worth it. That's a bit high for a more spammable spell. Yeah. Not looking to like a lot. Necromancy level 4 spells is kind of where we're capped out with our current training here. So, not quite going to be the ticket we need there. I do need... I keep forgetting. I need to bind another soul, right? I don't have one? Yeah, nothing appeared to answer my call. Gotta love having no friends. Didn't realize I was role-playing myself here. You know what? Before I raise the torch, let's do a little bit of dancing, shall we, folks? Should fight you here so that we can, I guess, if things go well, keep your zombie around, but nonetheless. Oh, right. Hidden genetic. Yeah, de-evolution is probably a bit of a no-go. We have a lot of mutation potions, actually, so that's totally fine. Int -2, AC +1. We have a lot, so that's fine. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna regret this. Don't regenerate with monsters. We're cold resistant. Sometimes we lose our temper in combat. So no, we don't settle. Int -2, fine. Unfortunately, we lose that sweet, sweet 40 intelligence stat that I was so excited about way back when, but that's fine. You probably have a soul, but aren't that useful. You know what? I'll light the torch here and now. And I need a soul. So guess what, Quicksilver? Lucky you. Welcome to the club. You might die right away, but know without a doubt that you were still in fact part of the club. Or, you know, you did end up surviving, so never mind. Not too shabby. That is how we do it, brother. I guess the nice thing about having it just be a Quicksilver Dragon and not something with a little more oomph to it is I don't feel quite the drive to keep you alive, for better or for worse. Okay, nope. I want to bring Shifter Pal down here. Let's not face them on their turf. So glad that Orb of Fire is in the vault there, because I'm not set to deal with you. The issue is, our torch is raised, and so I don't want to just head down the first stairwell we see, but I do also want to just head down the first stairwell I see. And I should not hurl Torchlight if I can help it. We are in a save base right now. We're trying to save up our piety as much as we possibly can. Just grab hold of it and never let me go, Rose. Oh, you're hasted. Oh, very good chances that I just yoink one of those on you, though. Don't mind if I do. In fact, I didn't realize quite how good my odds of paralysis were. 63 at this stage in the game, not too shabby. Okay, I'm going to die here if I'm not a little more intelligent, so never mind, I am hurling Torchlight. You know, when I said I'd kill you last, I lied. Jeez Louise, man. Well, I don't have that many heal wounds left. I'm definitely just chunking through consumables way faster than I should be. It's not great. Oh my gosh, and you blink them out of my tambourine? Ref? Can they do that? Okay, well, we step here first and foremost, taking slightly less fire. It's not good, folks. It's not good. Draconian. You probably have better odds to hit me. It's all fine for me to be hitting. I guess I'll throw Torchlight. Oh, my spiders don't get buffed by my Torchlight. They just die. That makes sense. Should have seen that one coming. Let's grab all you kids again, shall we? If you could just hang out over there for a little bit, just a smidge. That would be grand. And this is why we were running this way. Still might be too little too late. But I did want my last moments to be in a place where I felt safe and secure, you know? Oh, me, oh my, even a poison draconian is that tough? Okay, and then can't really do much with you, my friend. And one more torch just right on top of you. And maybe, just maybe, I can keep this up. I guess any pour in the storm, anything that gets us through in one piece is worth it, but by golly. Is this just not going well by any means necessary? So I guess maybe if we took more time, would that change anything? We could have gone back up to max piety, maybe. Don't feel great about those odds because again, crypt was one of our only options remaining. Could have tried to fight through slime for a bit. No, let's not go overly or overboard on the what could have been, and instead let us just shoot to kill, shall we? There's still a chance. So you're saying. I guess I don't want to do this weird mill area. What the heck is going on there, my friends? But if I can just use the momentum from lighting the torch here to get to a stairwell. Then I'm gonna shout. Scream, shout, let it all out. Let's not continue exploring this time, because we've learned that that doesn't, in any meaningful way, result in an uptick in our VOD here. Yikes. Let's just do it. Let's take you upstairs so that if I get slowed, it's not something we have to carry into the next encounters. Ooh, hello, friend. I actually wasn't expecting any guests, but that's fine. I'm tempted. Should I smash through this with digging? Makes it like the slightest bit faster. Don't have a lot of digging charges. I have some. Wait, what the heck? Where did you kids come from? No. I refuse. I will not play your games, and I will instead just immediately resort to paralyzing you folks. And there we go. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? We head down. We take these two upstairs. This is another combo that we probably don't want to see again in our future. I'm going to Phantom Mirror you. Okay. And then yes, by our powers combined, we should be fine. Okay. Not the end of the world. Some way, somehow, it's not the end of the world. Yet. Very important distinction. Okay, torch is going up. We commit. Oh, Invo maxed out as well. Do you know what? Then let's just throw these bad boys on. We continue our charge into the pits here. Stab you. Stabby, rip, stab, stab. Beautiful. We at the very least do get some good stairwell options on this floor. Right away here. Not too shabby. Well, not too many more friendly folks, eh? Feel like we got most of this floor, no? Okay, I'll take one of you. One tentacled monstrosity, please and thank you. Coming right up. And I guess that technically gets us to Zot 5. Oh, me oh my. Has it been a rush job? I mean, yes. I would say so, but maybe that's okay. Ooh, the question becomes, normally, our go-to plan is we clear the outside. There's some temptation this time around, because I don't want to raise my torch and waste the summons. Also, that was quite the first Necrotic. I don't know if that came through on mic, but holy, felt amazing. I've always been half decent at cracking my old bones, but nothing quite like that normally. Screw it. We raise a torch. And only 29% chance to stun or to paralyze you? What happened? What did I lose my mojo? And you kids are able to take on most of those summons on your own. Good to note. Okay, so maybe not so bad that we didn't save it for lungs, because it seems like they wouldn't have done very well in lungs either. Oh man. Okay, this keeps thinking to myself, this should be a pretty straightforward tab fight, and then ends up being not quite as straightforward as one might imagine. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of the Zot uniques. I was really hoping for like a Zenata or something along those lines. Even a Viv would be fine with me, but hey, it is what it is. Let's not, again, focus and dwell too much on what could have been or what wasn't, and instead let us just do what we can, and maybe, just maybe, we still make it out of here in one piece. Dang. Traps on both sides are not good. I kind of have to go through the alarm trap, I feel. Well, there goes my initial plan of maybe the lungs will just be the single easiest, greatest attempt of our lives. Still, not a 0% chance. But unfortunately not looking great, especially since we didn't see a lot of enemies outside of the lungs, and I feel like that's how enemy spawning in the game in general, potentially, but specifically I'm thinking of Zot 5. That's why you can only, at the end of the day, there is a max number of orbs of fire, and generally an orb of fire will mean less, like, draconian packs or etc. You know, who knows where the budget is taken from, but that's, I believe, in general, how things work. Okay. Zombies. Everyone come with me. If only if we had unfathomable shackles, I would feel alright about things still. Oh, I should also actually, necromancy, yeah, I don't need to set a cap. In fact, let's focus it. Revivification, if we could get that to almost no failure rate, probably beneficial overall. What? Alarm trap is happening anyway? Let's have it happen on my terms, shall we? Were these on my terms? Maybe not as much as I was originally thinking. Oh, me oh my. I'm trying to think if there's any like sneaky clever strat that we could try to employ here, like looping enemies around and then trying to teleport back in, but no real guarantees. I am debating, strongly debating, just reading a teleport and trying to luck my way into victory though. Wouldn't be the first time I got a little bit luckier than I should. Oh, there are multiple orbs of fire coming. That's just great. We're very happy with that. Oh, man. So about that getting lucky little thing that I was pontificating about. Well, I'm going to read teleportation again. I might have been fine doing it the old-fashioned way. I'm still not completely upset with this choice. I think we were struggling. It's not only fair to say, but potentially necessary to say. And then, do I actually want to just keep jumping into these? Because I kind of want to get these sons of guns shifted around. Do I have magic potions? I do. Oh, I am going to immediately get that drained, though. Probably not worth it. Yet? Oh, that was my teleport going through. My other teleport scroll brought me here? DCSS. What are we doing? Oh, man. I can maybe survive till another one comes through. He lied to himself. Okay. Is there anything I can do? That alarm trap. This was a nasty lungs, by the way. My resistance potion also expired. Maybe I got hit by Quicksilver when I wasn't paying attention. Honestly, I could read through all this, but who's to say? So, I have 1 blink scroll. I can blink, butterfly, fog. Actually, yeah, I did. I also lost my haste and stuff. I must have been hit by Quicksilver. Don't know who's carrying it. If anyone, maybe one of the killer clowns random into such an effect. Could not tell you to save my life. Regardless, let us zip-de-doo-dah. Zip-de-doo-day. This is just not how this game is meant to be played. I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing. More butterflies. That's what this world needs. Now, I was about to say my teleport scroll can't take me anywhere except somewhere good. Little did I know just how wrong that statement could be. Okay, I'm gonna heal. Hopefully our teleport kicks in right now. I know it takes a while, but I still expected a little itty bit of something. Hopefully that wasn't my teleport scroll. Oh, I did get paralyzed. Oh, I'm just gonna die, right? Yeah. I was hoping the telly would proc. Again, we maybe, with some patience, could have made it through, but this is how we do things here. I'm trying to think at the very end. So instead of going to alarm trap, I guess I could have taken the left route. We would have got through a teleport. We knew an orb of fire came from each side, so no such luck there. I could have tried to just telly straight into orb rune. And don't even bother hitting the alarm trap. Start reading tellies. That's actually way smarter than what I did here. Still, you know, hinging and relying on luck as its core mechanic for success, but a little less anti-luck, which in this case isn't actually like some level of unluckiness, but the antithesis to luck in this context is badness, just bad. Stupidity and lack of skill. Let's summarize it with that. But regardless, this was still a really fun run. I think we could have nailed it down towards the end. Oh, I should have used revivification. I mean, I got paralyzed, so maybe I would have thought about that. But instead of chugging heal potions, that might have been the ticket. Anywho, we learned from our mistakes. I do like the mountain dwarves. I guess I didn't really have an appreciable noticing of the spell casting thing, but I guess we were in Storm Dragon scales. We were casting like level 4, level 5 spells, no problems. That's nice in a 3-rune run on its own. It was kind of uplifted by having almost 40 intelligence, so maybe without that would have been struggling, but regardless, fun run overall. Next time we do a mountain dwarf, I'd like some more artifacts, less unrand arts too. These unrand arts can never be enchanted. That's something I forgot about when, you know, it was asked earlier if we could enchant this +8. None of the like teal text unrand arts can actually be upgraded even with mountain dwarf here, but hey, we'll see what we jump into next week. Don't really have a solid plan as to what that will entail, but I'm sure we'll figure it out when the time comes. Regardless of all that, I do hope that... Sorry, mixing up all my final bits here. Paralyzed by Dreadlich, son of a gun. I do appreciate all of you for joining us, of course. If you're chatting alongside, if you're lurking in the background, hey, if you're watching this down the road through the VODs on Twitch or YouTube, and thank you for your patronage and for joining us on the journey. Hopefully nothing was too frustrating as you watched me pilot Greg MD very quickly into the floor. Oh me, oh my. But nonetheless, thank you for joining us. And yeah, I think with that, we'll do check to see if anyone's live at the moment. And send a raid off to. Give me but a moment here. Does look like Brinth is currently playing some Satisfactory, so I think we'll head over that way. Definitely stick around and say hello. Again, most of the people from this channel are familiar with their work, but always a good time. So, highly recommend, whether you've heard of them or not, whether you've seen Satisfactory or not, just good vibes, good times, and all that good stuff. But I guess, with that being said, let us cue that up. Start that up, and yeah, we'll be back next week. We'll jump in, maybe try out some new stuff again. Don't know if we'll jump right back into Yred. There's some temptation to. I actually did really enjoy them, but we'll have to see. I'll take a look through some of the other items in the changelog to see if anything else jumps out at me. Let's amend that statement. I might take a look through the changelog. We'll see how this week goes. It's going to be hectic, as life seems to be these days more often than not. But regardless of all of that, I do hope that you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you out there. And I definitely hope to see you next week when we jump back in with whatever we end up doing. Of course, just remember, folks, we never even with some embarrassing alarm trap management and terrible decision making, we still never even for a moment didn't have it. Is that the right number of negatives? I might have miscounted, which would be apt in this situation, but I'll see you soon.